Man, I applaud you. I thank you. I'm a fan, man.
Man, thank you
You
so much
know,
for having me, bro.
yeah, you know what's amazing about, I want to say about, I don't know, maybe about 8 years. I don't know. I'm not even going to play the numbers game. About 7, 8 years ago, I did interview you at Quad Studios. You had
Oh, that's my release party for my first album.
right, right,
Yeah,
right, right, right. So I had put it on one of my DVDs at the time. I was putting out urban rap DVDs.
right. Dope.
Yeah, man. So, when Dove, Dove is my heart, man. Dove
Yeah,
was
shout
like,
out to
yo,
Dub.
listen, I said, hold up. I want in. I want in. I need this
Man,
interview. I've been a fan. You dig what I'm saying?
man, thank you so much. Man, it's crazy you said that. It's cool to see you again. It's depressing for me because I thought I'd be a millionaire next time I see you, but I'm not. So now I'm just fucking. Nah, man, that was a big moment, man. Quad Studios, man, it's crazy. Just for me being in that era, and man, just being there. That was my first album release, and just that was crazy.
Yo, but Rittz, what's so amazing about that is that, at the end of the day, I love to see the fact that from then to now, you still have been consistent.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Thank you, man. Thank you. I
You
definitely
know,
aim to do that.
yeah. And we aim for those things, but sometimes life happens. You dig what I'm saying?
Right,
And we
right,
fall
right.
victim. But the fact is that we here today.
Yes, sir.
How are
Yes,
you
sir.
and the family throughout all of this? Throughout the COVID, the worldly COVID situation.
Well, good, man. For the most part, I mean, let me turn this up just a tad. My brother actually got COVID, like a month ago, and got over it. So that's cool. He's a teacher. It's affecting my whole family in different ways. Everybody does
Of
different things.
course.
Me personally, not as bad because I tour all the time. So like now I'm kind of like trying to act like I'm mad I'm home, but really I'm enjoying the hell out of being home. You know what I mean? But man, missing a lot of money though.
Right.
Missing a lot of money. But
Right.
everybody is.
Everybody is, man. But you know what
Yeah.
this did? What this did, Rich, it taught us how, for those hustlers, you know what I mean? It taught us how to transition into something that if you really want it, you'll make it happen.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I was
Like,
saying this the other day, like, man, I've been sorry to interrupt you.
no,
A lot of times, like this Corona shit or the quarantine is making us all find, or not all of us, but like you said, the hustlers and people that, that are trying to find that thing, we find things that we might not have known we were good at before. Now, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, in other words, like, I started a sobriety session. I never pictured myself doing a live session, you know what I'm saying, about sobriety, but it's cool because people are finding new hustles and this is where it's going anyway. So
Right.
it's dope. It's really dope.
And it's crazy you said that. Prior to that, I was doing shows, concerts and all other type of stuff, right? And I remember saying to myself, damn, man, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Of course, I'm gonna figure things out. But I'm
Right.
like 40 interviews in on live.
Right.
40.
God damn.
And prior to that, you know what's crazy, Rich? Prior to that, I was like, man, you know how the youngs used to put the lives up at events, and I'm like, man, I ain't with none of that shit.
Right.
Look at me now.
Right. Exactly. I was saying the same thing. I'm not doing a live shit. I'm not, I'm not trying to go on here. Yeah, I'm cool. I got a fun life. I'm not staging my life right now. They don't want to see the real life. I might lose
Yeah.
some fans then.
So let me ask you this. So picture perfect, right? We're here. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's coming on, man, and they still coming on. Ryder Broker, Fetty,
Yeah,
I seen a lot of y'all that's coming on, man. I love y'all dearly, man. I thank y'all for the support.
Same here. Much love to everybody coming in. I'll just post it, so hopefully we get some more people, man. Either way, I'm happy to be here, bro.
There you go. There you go. Rich, what's so amazing about this, right, is that, during quarantine, there was a lot of, and it's kind of synonymous to what we were just briefly saying. There was a lot of individuals that, artists, I want to say, that was like, man, regarding music, is this the right time to put out music?
Right.
Should I take advantage of the fact that I'm laid back a litlittle more? Can I think correctly? Where were you at mentally with this, Rax?
Yo, man, I got so lucky, man. Because normally, like, I'm the most self-conscious, like, damn it, I got to go write an album. Fuck. That kind of guy. And, like, man, something about it. I think where my mindset was when it happened, literally me and my wife's year sobriety was on March 11th. And the next day, thank you, bro. And then the next day we came home, it was like, no going outside. No, you know, it's crazy lockdown. Like life changed. Like we went to this lake house, came back, was like, what the fuck? But so after that happened, man, which I never would do because I like to sit on the couch and eat. You know what I mean? But man, I wrote like crazy because I just finished recording Picture Perfect, and I was like, man, you know, if I don't tour this year, I need to have music ready for next year, because that way, if it gets back in action next year, I can have constant, you know, content, because I'm finally in a position where I can put out more content and release music more consistently with the times and all that stuff. So man, I went at totally opposite mode of how I was. I lost kind of like that insecurity, and I dove into my pad and just, man, I wrote like 40 records, a Christmas album. Man, just been staying crazy busy writing.
Wow.
So much to where I'm like, I'm not writing no more. I need to work out.
But you know, Rittz, you know what's amazing about that, right? Is the fact that, you know, once again, congratulations, man, on sobriety, right? But, you know, with that being said, the transition, right? Also, there was a cleansing aspect of it, right? Because now, you know, you're back in the world, right?
Right.
But then you're in the comfort of your home, right? And it's a gift and a curse, right? Because now it's like, that's the test. That's the test. Okay, I could do that there, but I'm here, right? So therapeutically, it worked for you, right? Because now you're saying, okay, to fill in those voids, I'm going to write.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I've never in my life, and I've been rhyming since 92, never in my life sat on this many records and been this prepared to release. You know, I'm one of those guys from the old school, like where it's like, it's time to write an album. You know, so I want my album to sound a certain way. And, you know, times have changed. So it's like people are consuming music different. And it clicked to me. It was almost like being in my parents' basement again. Like, as far as like, I'm still writing in the album format, but I'm releasing them different. I'm going to start releasing them different, but I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I found that during this. So it worked to my favor, to be honest. It really did. Not financially, but it will in the long run.
Right. Right. Yeah, no hopes to it, man. It will occur, man. You have a standard fan base. You know, I look at your history, man, and believe it or not, in the 6 albums, in the years that you have put out these 6 albums, remember, you have accomplished more than the average individual artist accomplished. And I say that in the sense of being around seasoned artists, right?
Yeah.
But also touring.
Yeah.
You toured a lot.
A lot. That's why it's like, man, people are like, man, you got 6 albums out, man. I used to listen to you in high school. It's like, well, my first album was Quad Studios was yesterday to me. That touring makes life just go by so quick.
Right.
And partying while you're on tour. It's just one big like, oh shit, it's 7 years. I'm an older rapper now. Like I've been out. Like I thought I was new. Shit. But the good thing is too, I'm still new to other people. There's so many people that have to discover me to be new too. So it's dope. I'm in a great situation.
You know, and I'm glad that you state that, right? Because even prior to me taking on this, right? I've sent it out to a lot of artists, and they're like, "Who this?" And I'm like, "My man, do your homework." You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Do your homework. But it's amazing because, and the same token is vice versa. You know, when I sent out this flyer, I got some of your audience saying and following me. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, we are always new to a world where we think that we got it. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I think that's one of the things with me being in Atlanta, it keeps me very, very humble, because I tell my wife, I'm like, you know, in Atlanta, I get recognized a lot, you know, a lot because of hair and shit.
Right.
I get recognized a lot, but it's not like, you know, when I go to Denver, it's, you know, I'm getting, you know, I'm just using Denver as I'm getting like, you know, I'm Michael Jackson. I feel like Michael, you know, not that they're tripping like that. Shout out to Denver, but they show me so much love. Right. And I told my wife, is like, you know, it just it gives you a different, in other words, I can go there and get that love and come back home and just like, who the fuck is that? I don't know. I never heard. What's your name? Oh, right. You fuck with Yellow Wolf, right? Oh, you from the BT side? You know, just have no idea. You know, it's like, it is what it is, man. It's a different time. You know, it's not like there's one place to look at music. You know, it's not like MTV and I'm on there. You know, it's a lot of places to find. Yeah. So
So with that being said, man, with that being said, Rittz, I want to take it back one song, right? I want to take it back one song, which is so mean. This is off your Put a Crown on It, right?
Okay.
This song right here, man. I mean, hold on. I wrote it in my notes, man. I gotta put this Fake Smile.
Oh man, that's what's up. That shit is hard.
Yeah. But listen. So you know with Instagram, right? With Instagram, they play a lot of games in regards to playing the whole song, right? So I'll play like 90 seconds of it. But when I'm in amp mode, I say F it. I'm gonna play everything. So if I go there, you know I'm in zone.
Right. Thank you, man.
But let me get into it, man. Fake Smiles, man, and I need to hear the story behind this here, man.
For sure.
Let me cut it up.
Y'all don't know shit. Y'all just go off what you see in IG. Get me pressed on the keypad. I don't let them see half of my real life. Almost being deaf, clean, fresh out of rehab. Phone don't work. Can't take calls. Took us some anxiety. I can't shake off, but I can't take bars. Last 2 years I've been living off a credit. They suspended on my Amex cards. When I want to win a bottle, win a Kleenex box. Pillowcase stem with dried up tears. Some of the fans understand, others can't listen in, wondering how to wind up here. Like I made a living trying to fuck a black career. I don't think I've ever been this angry. Stand with the regular but end it strangely. Get a friendship for sure, but it's business mainly. Get suspension dangling like I did there, bleeding out. Suicide attempt in Anchorage, but I failed to jump. I had a drunk guy that I was die. Follow me, you probably see me self-destruct with my explosive temper. I know how to then apply the moat and amber. Told my closest friends that I'ma kill them too, but I don't remember. Now my wife got to fight lymphoma cancer. Goddamn, fucked up, I make break down. My life, my duck, go beat what now? Shit, I wonder why I can't fake smile. I'm high, I'm drunk, I can't come down. Was another drunk bed, how to break my frown. Hurry up, take a big, I can't fake smile.
Yeah, that's that shit.
Fake smile.
I'm letting it rock.
I can't fake smile. I can't fake smile. I kill all you motherfuckers. Shit. I was all the way broke back in 2016, trying hard to keep it hush-hush. Plus a couple headbutts caused strain in between me and strains to replace what a puppy love once was. Do a sucker punch even though we touched gloves, started feeling like the whole fight was rigged. Did it, should have reconsidered, reunite the shit, cause I got nothing but respect. People side protect, I was convinced again and I could only ride no met. I'm always in a bad mood and geeked, and I can count on one hand how much I've sex. Me and my wife hate life, what we do is sleep. Spend all my money, gonna murder, I'ma do this free soon to be. Gonna run again and earn it back. I want to determine the Austrian products, how to get ready. You never thought I would take a loss of a 30 racks, a long gone, hot-headed blood.
I heard that.
Stood a dead from the door before. I never see my credit score this poor. I'm back to running quarters up and buying 40s from the corner store. Straight fencing for the crowd like I'm George George. Meet and greets full of fake handshakes and lies. Every day I will pray I die, cause if I don't soon, I'm afraid of taking life. Cause my life fucked up, I may break down. My life, my dog, go beat what now? Shit, I wonder why I can't fake smile. I'm high, I'm drunk, I can't come down. Was another drunk bed, how to break my frown. Hurry up, take a pic, I can't fake smile. I can't fake smile. I can't fake smile. I can't fake smile. I kill all you motherfuckers. Let's recap. I done went flat broke. If I ever had hope for the future, then I was wrong. Why'd I try so long? Why did I get on around the same time people stopped buying songs? Why the God is known for giving me a break, be the main artist they compare me to? The first album sold a couple 100,000, never catapulted me to where I planned it to. There was label friction, cocaine addiction, hard to separate the real from the fake conviction. We were saved for 6 years, we finally had a wedding Monday. 2 weeks before the ceremony, my fiance took a sharp blade to a neck, a wrist. Every turn was a burning bridge. My manager was so concerned he quit. We can't work anymore. Wasn't sure who this person is. Drunk, blurting shit loud on my phone on the runway. Plane suit came, took me off the plane. And never really got the murder shit in San Francisco when the dark started to pray. The elephant inside the room was other girls, looked at all the alcohol we drank. We couldn't hold down food on the stage, about to fall and faint. I wanna pray to God, but I'm ashamed, cause I hate my life. Fucked up, I make break down. My life, my
Red, yo.
I ain't heard that in a minute, man. Thank you, bro.
I meant to do that. This is what I do, Rick. This is what I do.
That's what's up, man.
Listen, and I played this song not knowing that you was gonna say what you was saying in regards to, you know, coming out March 11th, right? March 8th, right?
Yeah.
When you dropped this album, you couldn't really promote it as well.
When I dropped Put a Crown on It out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. A lot of people been hitting me up like, yo, this is his first, talking about this new album, Picture Perfect. They think it's my first C&T Records with my record label was my
Right.
second. Yeah. Some people
Right.
weren't aware of that album. Yeah. It was crazy, man. You know, like I stated it in there, you know, coming out of rehab, you know, funds were tight. So when we got a budget for the album, I had to go on the road and do a tour. And shit, that budget, I had to, you know, try to live on some of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I had no money. And so therefore, you know, that cuts down how many videos you can shoot, how much you can do with everything. So I just didn't have the funding to really promote it like I wanted to. But the good thing about that album, though, is it did bring that whole feeling like, oh, okay, I could get with this new way of making music. What you want? They only want 10 songs. So I don't have to do 2 deep. You know, all my other albums, I'd have like 3 fake smiles on there, 2 happy. You know, it'd be a bunch. Now I just cover each one. I try to cover. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It wasn't a lot of promotion as much as we would have liked to have as far as visuals and shit like that.
You know, and I wanna congratulate you one more again on the fact that this is your second album on your label. You know,
sir.
For a lot of the individuals that don't know, and you know what's amazing about that is that I didn't know that as well.
Okay.
When I initially met you, right, at your album release, you was with Strange Music, right?
Yeah, shout out to Strange.
But what's so crazy about that was that I heard your music prior, so I thought that was your only until I still started doing my homework, and I'm like, oh man,
yeah,
he was with my guy.
Yeah, it's a lot of rebuilding for me, man. It's like you know, right before I met you and I signed to Strange, I had a buzz starting to build, you know, coming up through Yellow Wolf and shit like that. And then when I went and signed with Strange, you know, that was it as far as for my Rittz YouTube, me selling my own name. So like right now, Strange put me on a huge platform to get a lot of fans. I'm so grateful for that. You know, I got a lot of fan base from it.
Right.
But as far as numbers go on digital streaming or YouTube subscribers, I'm starting back where I was in 2012. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me. You know, sometimes I look at videos and I'm like, shit, I only got 80,000 views. I used to get millions. But it's like, bro, it's your YouTube page. You don't have any subscribers. You ain't put out shit since 2012. It's like, but you know, a lot of people don't realize it. You know, that's how that shit works. And it's to nobody's fault either. It's just, thank God I got the fans now to help build that, you know?
Right. And I'm glad that it's sort of like a business 101 right here. Because there's a lot of artists here, man, and they need to understand that. They need to understand the element of being autonomous. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you just said, man. You know, you created a larger audience, but starting all over. You know what I mean? Financially, vision wise, the music is always going to be there.
Yeah, the music. Thank you. The music, is definitely going to be there. It's just. Like, I have to tell myself, look, man, you're in an era where you got to feed people with constant content. And you come from putting out albums once every year, maybe skipping a year. That's why I wrote all those songs. It's time to step it up. And I'm still just not, you know, I'm not like a blow my own horn kind of guy, but you know, I'm not slacking on the quality of the music just because of the quantity. You know what I'm saying? I'm going hard on everything I touch, period. And that's just the way I do shit. You know, that's what I like to do.
And I'm glad you stated that, because now here's the thing, right? Once again, the process of starting all over, right? Once, you know, because people take that, I'm taking that because you stated that. You dig what I'm saying? We need to hear that, right? Peace, people. Peace, everybody. But the reality is that you are starting all over, right? But let me ask you something in regards to the relationships. I see that you still have top-notch artists that's featuring.
Right. Well, see, that's another thing too, you know, and this isn't you know, it's funny, you know, you say about artists on here. Shout out to all the artists, because I try to be is an artist that raps. So I have a lot of rapper fans, right? A lot of, you know, my story is being a rapper that couldn't make, you know, the struggle. You know, I rap for the struggle and artists.
Right.
And I like to not sugarcoat it. You know, I want to tell them, because I wish I had somebody in the game tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that was really in the game, not their cousin, not their brother, not their fucking, you know what I'm saying? Their partner. You know, and so I forgot what the original question was, but I try to inform everybody of what's going on. And you were talking about the features. Yeah, so a lot of people, you know, and this is no shade of Strange at all. I mean, he did give me an E40 feature and a couple other things, but I brought Mike Posner to the table, everything that I had. Anybody that you've seen on my albums, besides like a 2%, you know, I brought there on my own face card.
Right.
There's my own relationship. Right. So, you know, a lot of people get misconstrued, you know, like, hey, well, they did this for you, this happened, or, you know, and I did it, you know, luckily, man, I made a lot of good friends, you know what I'm saying? Talented friends, you know what I mean? And they have respect for me back.
Right, and great relationships. See, because you can have the friends, but the relationships means a lot.
Yes, and that goes hand in hand, not to get on the sobriety shit, but that's another reason to stop drinking, because, you know, you might have these cool friends, and you might not realize they don't like hanging out with drunk Rittz sometimes. So, hey, man, I'm in such a good space, man, with everybody, with life, man. It's just so great, man. It's
I
amazing.
applaud you. So with that, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into Picture Perfect, man, featuring Tech Nine. Listen, we're going to get into it. Let's get into it.
Shout out to
Whoa.
That's a strong one.
Whoa.
That's a strong one, man.
I need the story behind this here, man. How did this come about?
Well, shout out to my boy Corbin King, King Audio Productions, who produced the beat. That's what the fuck really started this off. My boy Corbin, I used to work with him in Mars Music back doing you know, I used to work security. He worked guitar department back in 2001. I think we saw the towers go down in that shop. But anyway, we've been friends for a long time, and he's always played guitar solos on my shit. So he's a very talented artist. I just want to give him a big shout out because he did a lot. And
shout out.
Working with
Major shout out. Track is mean.
But he also did the intro to the album, Picture This. But anyway, he also did Dear Rebecca, my country song joke. But anyway, so this song came about when I heard those fucking guitars. So I'm not a big rock rap fan. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, late 99, 2000s when that shit was popular. I was like, fuck that. I hated it. You know what I'm saying? So I never really liked distorted guitars on rap shit, you know, unless it was strictly rap shit. Like there was some 808s in there and like some shit. I didn't want to hear no rock rap mix. So when I heard this though, and then and all the time, like the heavy metal shit, but he had the 808 hitting so hard. And I was like, well, this was early in the process too. I was like, well, this is gonna get the album started. It's gonna be a weird one, guys. Like that was one of the first records I got. And normally I get a few beats to kind of set the tone to see where I'm going. That wasn't necessarily one to set the tone, but that was the one that that's my Tech Nine feature right there. The Tech, and you know what I'm saying? Because when I heard that, I was like, Tech's gonna kill that. Now about the chorus is crazy. So when I got the beat, I'm in here. So what do I do to it? That's why I didn't really get to the subject till mid-verse, because I was just writing to it.
Right.
And then when I started fucking around, I was like, nothing's picture perfect. The words gets blurred, but the naked eye. I wrote that hook in 2000, way back in the day. To a beat, I had a whole song like some things that seem too good to be true. Picture perfect. The priest may be just a bit perverted. Right. On love when he's in the church and some shit. I was just talking about people being shady, you know, not seeing what it looks like. Right. So yeah, the hook went into that beat, and I was like, oh shit. So then I had to figure out how do I make my rap go in a picture perfect area. So I just went natural. My mind, my perverted ass. I was like talking about like a girl, and you know she smell bad and shit. But you know, it totally. I was just happy Tech liked the record and wanted to get on it, and he did the Tech Nine thing, and it's great with Tech because you don't know what you're gonna get. Meaning he's so lyrical, he's gonna trip it up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's gonna be Tech Nine. You know, I say it all the time. It's like Tech Nine's like a Snoop Dogg or a Sugar Free or Devin the Dude or DMX. You know their voice when they come on there, like with me, if I come on, they might be like somebody that knows me, or they might hear them like Tech Nine. Like, you know what I mean? Clearly. I have a whole lot of that. Like he can only he can do that shit. So man, it was great. And I just wanted to also like show everybody that there's no love lost here between me and Strange, you know, to make that very clear. Because, you know, like I said before talking about the fake smile, it's very difficult for me to be an artist who tells the truth and speaks for artists and then not look like you're dissing the label at the same time. Right. So it's a fine line to walk, you know. But yeah, that's how it came about, man. And it, man, when it got done, I was like, oh shit, I love this, man. Because it's just a mix of all kinds of different styles and eras and cool shit.
Yeah, it definitely was. It challenged you as well. Once again, like you said, you wasn't that amalgamation of rock and rap. You were just like, But when you heard it, you had no other choice but to kill it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I was like, well, how am I going to do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I rock to this? Because, I can hear the beat and go, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that's easy. But fill in the blanks, it's harder. You know what I mean? And I try to fill in the blanks very intricately. And, man, I really liked it, man. It was funny story about it is, though, everybody's like, who's he talking about at the beginning? And it's like, I'm talking about y'all, motherfuckers, like you. Like, all y'all, I'm talking about all y'all guess all this shit about me. They thought I was talking about like a certain individual,
Right. And once again, these are things that you have to carry as an artist. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes you have, like you said, on fake smiles, speaking your mind, right? A lot of times us, journalists, this and that, they'll try to be real meticulous on the wordplay or what they want to ask you. When you're like, listen, man, I'm talking about you, motherfucker. That's just straight like that. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the artist. I'm talking about you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I applaud you, man. With that being said, man, we're going to slow it down, man. Matter of fact, I want to get into Save My Life.
Oh, man, I love this track. Love it.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
This is the Rittz style, right? That not to be in third person, but this is my steez.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This type of shit I like to ride to.
This beat in Georgia, feel like Vegas. Let me see where this magic carpet land. Jack Daniels ain't my favorite. Sipping this limited Sinatra blend. Got away by the Aquaman. Burning hot right now. Talk about it, catch a farmer's tan. Put it on my paint in a trance like I'm staring at the bubbles in a lava dam. My fans chant rich like a bunch of jump soccer fans at a World Cup game. Keep a gun around just in case something pops out with it because the world start playing. Transcend, keep it close to his armies. When it's drama, I don't get involved. Some names that remain unknown. But I guess I don't win, I'm sorry. Don't make hate in my room to the landings off of the king size mattress. Pretty Mexican lady with the open face gold looking at me like she did my accent. Probably not fucking like a civil legend, right? But why do people want to rain on my parade? I said I hated no mama's way. Spanish from my old job, I was taught to say that I forgot. People shit it thoughts. Fussing how the rap game works, but they usually wrong. Try to mention that the shoot was on the other foot, and I told you how to do your job, but never knew your boss. I'm familiar with the field on the outside, talk about my line of work. I never get the credit I deserve, but oh well, I'm enjoying my time on earth to say life's too short in the world so cold. Life's too short in the world so cold. So I light my joint and it warms my soul.
My peoples, I gotta give them 90 seconds. I don't want to get thrown off, man. We got a smooth thing going on. But I need.
It's all good. Tease them with it. Hey, real quick, I just saw it's C Dice in here. That's the girl, the lady, the woman, the motherfucking queen, the best singer in the world that makes all my tracks sound dope is in the building right now. Candice, I just got to give it up to her because if it wasn't for her, sorry about that. If it wasn't for her, not half of my songs, more than half of my songs wouldn't be what they were. So shout out to my girl Candice, man. I love her to death.
Candice, shout out.
She's on the hook. She is on that hook. You know what I'm saying? And all my hooks with me. So yeah.
We appreciate you, Candice. We appreciate you. Oh man.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody
with these songs. You know, Rittz, you have that despite the tracks, right? Those hard tracks, but that mellow shit, I think you just kill it, man. You dig what I'm saying?
I really think, I mean, I don't like to put myself in a box, but I always get put in a box anyway. So at least let me put myself in one. I like that box. That's just the type of shit I like. You know what I'm saying? I like rap. I always say I like melody, gangster rap melodies with like melodies over down south drums with some rolling hi-hats and shit is what I
Yeah. I wanted to always say that. I'm like, my man has a way with words, man, but the music behind it, it'd be like, all right, man, let me just mellow out. You know what I mean? Watch some Netflix and just zone.
Right. Shout out to Heartbeats who produced that, man. These guys in Germany, man. I produced that track. They did several for me, and it's crazy, man. These dudes, you're like this, maybe like these dudes. I don't know why they do it. They still run their shit back. They do it digitally and then run it back through tape. Yeah, which is crazy. I don't know if they're getting an effect from it, but I love their production. So shout out to Heartbeat.
Shout out to Heartbeat. So with that being said, man, I want to get into This friend zone. You see, walk with me, man. I'm going different places. I ain't gonna stand.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. You playing all the dope shit.
Say more. Say no more. Friend zone.
I love you.
This is for all you suckers out there. This is my sucker anthem for all the suckers, including myself. Shout out to all the women out there.
Me and her got a special bond. Our friendship really goes back to the days of a birthmark high. We had the same class first, then we get mad. We sit and just laugh at the cafeteria staff when we gave our lunch. She would drive me to school, we could hide as a fool inside. I just knew what we made out once. We were soulmates, love at first sight type shit. One night I'ma get my chance. But she got a boyfriend, I found annoying again. When they fight, I try to get my 10 cents. Like, he don't really love you, you deserve better. She said the same shit about my girlfriend that I need to let her go. When I heard she said it, so we could both beat them and see each other. My friends been a bet I will never make a move, cause I'm scared to put them all wrong. When I do, I'm to my own horn like Louis Armstrong. I'm assuming she knew it all along. Put the movie on pause, increase. I'm a pause, grab her hand, and confess that I love her. Then I went up for the kiss, she like, look, what the fuck? You like my brother inside the friend zone. Tipping. You like me? Already moved, I'm there for you, prepared to do the shit you say you're man for. Why do you deny my love and keep me in the friend zone? Just give up on our friendship and have sex with me. I'll make you come and dance on. Why can't me and you just fuck? I'm stuck inside the friend zone. I'm working, I go to the local watering hole in the evenings. The bartender there is my homegirl. If I tip her real good, get a wink, get a free drink. She sings songs from the jukebox, sometimes do shots with her when the shit gets slow. Everybody knows I'm a favorite. I stay around and help her clean. If a kid said I don't need money, then I want mine. I don't mind giving her a ride home if she leave it work. Guys at the bar said they fucked her before. Probably got lies, just being immature. See me and her together all the time. Never tried anything inappropriate once. She tells me she loves me and loves me goodbye. Different than the other guys. I can tell her difference. I keep having this sense that she caught feelings for me good. Couldn't hold mine me for 6 months. Time to break the silence. Call my psychiatrist. I need some advice quick. I was in love. When I finally get the guts to tell her how I feel, she mad like, sorry, I'm drunk. I'd rather just be friends. By the way, can I borrow $10? Oh, I'm there for you, prepared to do the shit you say you're man for. Why do you deny my love and keep me in the friend zone? Oh, man. Just give up on my friendship and that friendship. Why can't me and you just fuck? I'm stuck inside the friend zone.
Then the crazy phone call.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
This was fun.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up. Look, hey, look, just hear me out. I know I was out of line earlier coming on you. And I know you're my best friend. And I know we go back since we were young. But listen, we need to be together. God wants us to be together. Everyone but you sees it. You know how hard it is to sit there and watch with him and just knowing that we're perfect for each other. I do everything for you. The money, the groceries, me sitting there waiting. I can hear you. I can hear you sucking his dick. You think I don't hear that shit?
That shit went left.
It doesn't bother me when he's fucking you in the bedroom and you come out and then me and you go hang out and then take you to McDonald's and shit. And then you have a gun special, but then you go see him. What can't I fuck do? Why can't we fuck?
Why can't you just fuck the friend, man? God damn it. Give him a little
Yo, Rittz, come on, man. When I heard this, I had listened to it a few times.
Right, right.
Tell me you ain't experienced this, man.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, like, I definitely know how it feels, you know what I mean? Like, to be that dude. I was never, like, super that dude, but, like, deep inside, I knew I was that motherfucker. Like, maybe everybody else did know, you know what I mean? But then I see, you know, I don't know. I have to look at other rap songs, like hip hop historians, like who else did sucker songs out there in the world, man? Because I just made an anthem for all the suckers in the world, man. And just, nah, but a lot of that though, the first verse, not so much. The first verse was more fictional, but the second verse, man, I worked at a bar. My wife was the bartender. So I'd help her clean up and shit. But besides that, I'd see like all these like dudes do that, and these bartender girls like them dudes just get crushes and shit, and they just go right in front of their face, be tonguing somebody down, just disrespectful. But the dudes still keep helping them clean and shit, man. Stuck inside the friend zone. We got a video for that, man. It's great.
Oh, I bet. Yo, listen. I keep telling myself, nah, 90 seconds, man. But I'm such a fan. I get into the music. I'm just like, nah, we gonna go.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love it all, man. That's funny, man.
Yo, this song right here, right? Jesus Blanco.
Jesus Blanco.
So listen, you know what's so funny about this, right? Is that North Guard, I actually interviewed maybe 2 years ago, and
my dog, man, let me represent. Go ahead, let me just rep his shirt while you go and tell him.
Wow.
Yeah, let me shout out my boy. Sorry, I got to support the team, man.
Of course, he came on, right? He was up in New York, so I was doing the Black Couch. I was doing a Black Couch series, right?
Yeah.
My man, when it came to Bitcoins, like he was the first one that I really, maybe like 2.5. He was the first one. When I tell you,
I bet he fucking was.
Yo, Rittz, when I tell you, he started talking that shit, and at the time, like I kind of heard it, but he really went in depth. I'm like, damn, this shit is he had me go back and do some homework for real.
Yeah. And I feel
so I want to applaud him for that.
Yeah, shout out to him. That song, he's a hustler. He's a hustler. And you know what, man? This is and I won't take up too much time. I don't know what. But as far as North Guard goes, man, that's one of the reasons. There's many reasons, but just one of the reasons why I want to go out of my way to fuck with him, because to try to do whatever I can on my watch, on my power, if any, whatever I can lend to him, I want to lend to him. Because when I was repping this county, Gwinnett County, north side of Atlanta, it wasn't called the north side. It was just the suburbs. So it was just a white boy from the suburbs. But Cheeto, that's North Guard's name. He used to go by Cheeto. Man, he made this, that, all the shit, Migos, all that way shit. He started the shit and actually gave the county an identity, gave the whole north side of Atlanta an identity.
Wow.
On the radio himself. So him being also just being up in New York doing some shit on his own dime, that's the kind of motherfucker he is. That's why I'm fucking with him, not only because he deserves it and he can rap his ass off, and he's the OG and he deserves to shine for this. And we've been doing it together at the same time, but his hustle game is crazy, man.
Incredible. Yeah, I'm glad you told that story, man. I salute him.
I just want to show everybody how dope he is as a rapper, man. They just got to see it.
True story. With that, we getting into it. 90 seconds.
Yes, sir. Little Jesus Blanco. I love this record.
It's dope.
That beat driven, man. It's just the beat's hard.
Jesus Blanco. Jesus Blanco. Jesus Blanco. North Guard. 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 Woke up in my hotel while I was sleeping in my shoes. God. Hey, what the fuck happened? Bitches passed out in the bathroom. Carpets drenched in pew. She pissed herself and chipped the tooth. Cocaine residue in every black surface. Do not disturb sign hanging from the door. Nah, line two. Shovel still banging, hearing dog pound, dog food. MacBook stuck on Pornhub. Cigarette burns on the cover of the room. Full of port smoke. Snow on the floor cause the sliding glass door broke. Who the fuck snorts coke on the bottle? Try to put it in the nightstand. Can't get the drawer closed. Got my whole sprawled on the floor with some dudes that are let come through. Telling with the big jaw. Girl asleep, leaning like a pillow with a toilet seat. I'ma turn a pocketbook to a pit stop. I don't even feel shitty about to hit the next city. Let them sleep. Peace till we meet again, y'all. They gon' feel like hell when they finally wake up, but I guess that's what you get for trying to party with the big dog. Jesus Blanco. Jesus Blanco. North Guard. Jesus Blanco. Jesus Blanco. Jesus Blanco.
For my peoples, I need for y'all, right? I'm giving y'all little tidbits of this album, man. Picture perfect. Picture perfect. The artwork, from the artwork to the lyrics, well put, man. I tell you, man.
Thank you so much, man.
Break down. I need you to break down the name of the label within itself, and why did you come up with that title for the label?
The label? Yeah, so the label CNT Records. Basically back in the day, it was a crew. Like I said, back in the day, and where I'm from, wasn't nobody rapping back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in the early 90s. I mean, the mid 90s, no one had, it wasn't common to go to somebody's crib and have equipment at their crib. I was really blessed to have my father work for Avid, who owned Pro Tools and DigiDesign.
Right.
To my dad's always been a musician. So either way, I had a clique full of friends. I basically recorded everybody from fucking, you know, around the metro area came to my crib. I was due with the studio. I mean, this is before you can go to everybody's crib. I mean, it's before computers and shit. I mean, before it was on programs like no Pro Tools.
Right.
So anyway, our crew, once that had happened, I established a crew of dudes that were my homies and rapping homies as well. And we all would call the Clientele Crew. So we always stay short for Clientele with CNT. So, you know, the whole time, I'll tell you some real shit. I had owned the Dr. Dre album. It was like one that came out with like after the Chronic, and it had like shit from the World Class Record Crew on there, and it had Clientele on there. He's an artist in the World Class Record Crew.
Right.
So I was 12, bro. Like, I thought that's how the shit was spelled. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I thought it was spelled CLI-N-T-E-L. So we ran with that shit. We Clientele Crew. Like, we knew what clientele meant. So out of respect for him and all that shit, I just, you know, keep it CNT Records.
Right.
And that's just what it is.
There you go.
But CNT is basically stands for clientele, and it's just like we all do business with each other. We're all connected, and that's it, man. There's not like a leader. I'm not like the leader of CNT. This is where all connected. We're all clientele. We all do work and do business together. So that's basically what that is, CNT Records.
I'm glad that you gave some clarity on that.
Thank you, man.
I'm glad you gave. You know what? I'm gonna go to the introduction. How about that?
Man,
Picture this intro.
Another King Audio Productions, man. Shout out to Corbett King Audio Productions. I'm proud of this one.
Say no more. I'm gonna get right into it. Okay, you ready? All right. Now, real big for me. Third. Give me 6. It's
your first job. You know something's about to happen.
Picture this like a tourist with a selfie stick. This is not the yellow brick road, that's a pistol on my hip. Not a cell phone clip. Seldom chicks get stuck in they feelings. My chicks a pebble strip. Ooh, I got blue diamonds, aqua velvet drip. You smell it on this, don't you? Suppose that I should go dispose the body, change my clothes like Samuel and John Travolta in the diner scene. No Pulp Fiction, it's unscripted. You just reading what the teleprompter told you. Come behind the scene, behind the smoke, the mirrors broke the spirits near the brink of death. Hoping hope is near, I'm broke, smoke the spirit cigarettes. Like a spirit headlines. I wish this piece of shit would wreck the bitch to check my ticket. Look offended by my liquor breath stinking. What you expected, I've been snorting, meth, drinking, just sinking, dick shrinking. Can't see the distinction between alive and dead, whatever I'm on. Got me wishing that I never was born. Some days are better than others, but one can never be sure or to prepare for the storm. Have lots of optimism after it's gone. Sometimes I look alike for death and I'm torn. Like a chick that's having sex with a boy, but in her head she enjoys to think the lesbian porn. It makes it wetter and better in bed instead of disturbing. A better let her get moist and get annoyed. Yeah, I said to get moist because you hate the word. I'm representing with that in the north. I know you see it's being hard to spot like polka dots. A ball of polka knotted up beside my polar sign. Watch up a step, cause too much sweat will make the dopest off. You know he's trying to stick your nose where it don't belong. The cold to try to hold it on. They post it on their page that they can maybe.
Woo! Good shit. Every time I hear that, watch how I step, I like thinking like the era like with Joel Santana and all them do some cool shit.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, man, I love that video, man. That video, I finally got to show my hometown off. I've been wanting to do that for fucking years. Finally got shout out to Tommy Jackson, man, who did the video. But yeah, and King Audio Productions. Love that record.
You know, so, you know, I know we do for time. I don't want to take up a lot of your time, but I need, because you got, listen, it's been a while since I heard an album that had 12 to 13 tracks on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we can go on, but I got to go back to Put a Crown on It.
Yeah, let's bounce around. You know, it's funny. My fans been mad at me for only putting that amount of songs on there. I'm like, bro, that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm feeling. So, but you got a joint on there, right? With Twista.
Oh, I love
Yellow
it.
Wolf.
Wake up.
Dog. So now here's the thing. Here's what's so crazy about that, right? Is that, you know, you got that, you know what I mean? You go at it. So when I heard Twista, and then I'm like, yeah, I said, oh man.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Before we even get into the song, how did those features came about?
So Twista is one of my biggest influences as far as double timing goes.
Right.
I did a song with him called Bounce on my second album, Next to Nothing. We got a video for that out. When we did Bounce, I had 2 verses written, and I sent it to Twista, but I didn't send him my second verse. I just sent him my first verse. So he sent his back. My second verse was extra hard though, so I put my second. You know, sometimes people get the verse back and like, let me try to outdo Twista.
Yeah.
That's like, well, that ain't gonna happen. So I just wrote a dope verse before he sent his back, and I had a dope one to put on top of that. And I think since he didn't hear that verse, maybe I could be wrong, but he had a point to prove, and he sunned us on this record right here, man. And which as he should. So like I got the beat. I had a good first verse. I thought it was enough to stand up to a Twista feature. I asked Twista for the feature, and he turned it in. I was like, oh, he made sure that shit on Bounce ain't never happened again. He just, here, little boy, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're welcome, little boy. But and then Yellow Wolf, I had Twista on there already. So with Wolf, it's like you got me going first, you got Twista going there. I mean, Wolf is the same situation. What's he gonna do? Go in there and see who can rap the fastest? So he did Wolf on there, which he did the perfect thing, you know, with his verse. So that's just how it came about, man. I did my verse, was happy with it. Twista came in and sunned me, and then I pulled Yellow Wolf in just to add his flavor. And he did it the right way. Thanks for not trying to sun too, Wolf. Like you just did, you know, you did his thing. But man, Twista,
with that being said, y'all, we get ready to play another track off of that. This album came out last year, 2019.
Yeah.
And Put a Crown on It. You know what I mean? I felt that we could bounce around, man, and this is one of my favorites too, man.
Of course.
Wake Up Call.
Wake Up Call. They still ain't got it yet, but they're getting it. Thanks to you, and thanks to everybody else. Thanks to everybody on here right now.
Appreciate you, baby.
Yeah.
Ride double TZ, Zigga T is a gang, never changed from the fame I got. Try to stand out around me, gonna need to have a shade bow high with a rainbow dot and some baseball socks and a pink bow top. Drip, dripping like a paintball shot. Diamonds on my neck, peach dancing section, the cat still legs, but the chain went. Fuck a lady, Jonas Brothers, for the rap gang, raw, don't wear rubbers. Don't care what is considered in style now. Look at you running out of homeless shutters. And I'm on time, Johnny Amazon prime. Right off that bitch, cannonball diving and made waves in the pool, wishing I'd try. Fuck you, when the rappers you consider top 5, cause the name's not mine, that's fine. In time, I'll become your favorite, underrated, the one you paid to cut, you paid to sudden change, you gave it a listen. I'm always on your playlist, you ain't on the dangerous, we ain't scared at all. Little homie, you ain't sad to save it, shouldn't even be alive for you to wear savage. I got bread like fresh croissants, a pair of response, a red sauce man, the lid don't fit my saucepan, it's opened up a spit, the broadband speed, these MCs so soft, they sing you what you thinking, you got a goddamn god band, you rock can't sweatsuits, dance for bomb fans, stand and shake a pedal, looking stupid hard, just keep a name at your music, boy, I run up on you in the Zoom store, you hit snooze too long, you trying to sleep on me, here's a wake up call, it's up for you to get a wake up call, you done call me on the radio for way too long, it's up for you to get a wake up call, scared to get me on the feature cause I'm way too proud, it's up for you to get a wake up call, put your bigger left now, but wake up call, and the gang got soft, there's a wake up call, shut up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, somebody better tell them. Wake up, wake up, wake up, somebody better tell them. Wake up, wake up, wake up, somebody better tell them. Wake up, wake up, it's time for you to get a wake up call. Yeah.
Skipping over cracks in the sidewalk, I'm a hypochondriac. So sick that I had to put 4 quarters in the slot of a laundry mat. 4 rock on the floor, pop, I'm sorry. I fucked up the carpet, but I had to get rid of the old me to become an OG. I disposed of the carcass. MWA, motherfuckers to no box. Chevy's bumping me. Sipping on creek water with a rolled up Christmas tree in a sunken deep. In the gutter with the junkies beat. Me and my mother got fucking beat. Near to the system, yeah. Give the devil his custody. That's a hot pink pentagram. I'm catfish, Billy bitch. Took the son of God and a lightning rod to awaken my crib. Still American River, the walking dead with a buckshot in my script. Cause the clock no longer tick, 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 tick. Get a cowboy, ride nine lords. Pull up on the block with a fucking nine more. Chopping blades, mopping toys. Made a boss, not employed. Dripping sauce, at a boy. Look at him rob, not annoyed. Diarrhea of a slum guard. That's opiate Taylor product boy. Wake up.
Here's a wake up call. It's something good to get a wake up call. Get a call, get a braid if it's way too loud. It's something good to get a wake up call. Scared to get me on the picture cause I'm way too proud. It's something good to get a wake up call. Put your fingernails down, put makeup on. And the game got soft as a wake up call. So wake up, wake up, wake up. Somebody better tell them. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Somebody better tell them. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Somebody better tell them. Wake up, wake up. It's something good to get a wake up call. Yeah.
When you tricking up the subject and the predicate, etiquette of a nigga better get out of my way. I'm a battery. You can never get ahead of it. Let him inside of my cage. I kill him. I'm an elephant. I'm better than the rubber. The one I be making a mockery of. In order for me to let you live, it gotta be love. Check up protecting me because I be feeling the vacancy of a cemetery with the many bodies of blood. Like Kato, much chop, big rocks on the fingers like Thanos. And if you ask, you wanna get it with the thing, I bet you see in the room for the niggas you couldn't say most. No, I got a life you can put up inside of a book. And when I write them, I come with the style of a crook. You ain't gonna never be able to get one of these. And the way I spit, I be leaving a nigga shook. The story is gory, orientated around victorious wars. I made it into another reality instead of the horror that went inside of my mind. Never showed the invaded with another kind of perception of life. I came out of it and I'm attacking the rhythm with the binges. Smacking them with everything. I'm on the pedestal when it's inevitable to be the business. When you checking out the style, it's wild, it's chronic. Listen to the pound, it's sound, it's sonic. When you hear me say nobody coming this hard, you ain't knowing nobody that been around, it's honest. Nope. Like a twist, see the shit, kill the enemy dead, but when they kick, no one name must fall. Like a Rittz when he spits, spill the enemy guts like grits. It's a wake up call.
Trying to sleep on me, here's a wake up call. It's something good to get a wake up call. Get a call.
Yo,
Man.
energy.
Wow,
And
man, he killed that one. He killed that one. And the fact, you know what's dope about Twister, man? You know, I like anybody that does a feature. Like, I try to do it too. Like, when you do it, you give the rapper's name a shout out. You're like, yes, he said my name. I felt like he was talking about me, though, too, a little bit. Like, in order for me to let you live, it gotta be love. It's like, hey, thank you.
It gotta be love.
No, I'm just kidding, man. He's a great guy, man, in person, too, man. But what a fucking... Real quick, I gotta say this. You know why I love Twister so much? Because he raps fast with content. If you run that back, ain't no fucking smoking a box and like pox and rocks and socks. Like,
right.
Motherfucker's going orthodox. And, you know, he's going to pick the war because orientated around victorious wars. I mean, it's not no, want to be talking to me, want to be, you know,
right.
saying bullshit. So he's amazing.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. Twister did that and still going 20 years straight. Right?
Crazy.
Full of content. So individuals that came after, if you listen to it, you're like, but damn, there was no substance in that. He remained substance based.
Yeah. He's definitely so. That's why he's my main. You know, it's not to diss anybody else with double times, but he's definitely my main double time influence because he puts so many words. He doesn't use shortcuts.
Right.
He doesn't rhyme chair and hair. You know what I'm saying? Chair and hair, and I don't care if everybody's there.
Right.
I'm staring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate that shit. I hate when somebody raps fast and don't say shit. Yeah, I can't stand it.
Right.
Yeah, but killed it, man. Killed it. And Wolf did his fucking thing too, man. Like Wolf's the same thing with Tech Nine, man. You know, when he's coming on there, man. People got that distinction. You know.
You know, I want to say this, man, once again, man. I want to applaud you, man, first and foremost, once again, for, you know, also putting out your personal life. And, you know, I say this to say that, you know, a lot of artists and their years of being in the industry, traveling and dealing with a myriad of personalities and artists and just lives in general, they have their ups and downs, you know? And yeah. I just want to thank you for just being tangible. You dig what I'm saying? And letting it be known that, listen, man, we can fall at any time. Don't let the fact that I got 100,000 plus, you know, followers and, you know what I mean, 80,000 such and such. I'm still on that. I'm still grassroots with it, you know? Yeah.
And also don't look at somebody around you that you think's got 100 in the bank, because they treat 100 in the bank like they spend hundreds like you spend tens of one. So it's all, sometimes it ends up being all the same shit, you know? It's like, it's crazy, man. Yeah.
Man, I want to get one more in, man. We're going to close it out, man. Yo, Rittz, what you think we should leave with, man?
Man, I don't know. I love you, what you're picking, man. I think I roll with your gut, man. You pick whatever you want. I want to say thank you. Are we going to talk after this, or this it, man? I want to say
no. We're going to talk after this.
Okay, word up. So, man, shit, run it. I appreciate playing all this music. I love hearing this shit.
Yeah. Yo, listen, I want to go with I'm gonna go with Geek Monster.
Yeah, I love that. I love this record. Love this record.
All right, bet. We're gonna talk after.
All right, cool. Geek Monster.
Oh shit, hold up. Yo, we got 19 minutes remaining. Yo, I didn't realize that. Yo, Rittz, I appreciate you, man. I thank you, man.
Dude, thank you so much for having me, man. I appreciate it. It's been awesome. Just the fact you show the music love like this.